All right. So good afternoon, everybody. My name is Vaibhav and I'm the founder of I'm Skills. I'm going to host this orientation class for Dev Kanya, Dia, Naveen, Rabindra, Rahul Menon, Toshan, Ayu, Joy, Atane. And we are expecting many more people, those who will join in the session. However, given the class starts right at 3, we are going to start the class now. But before that, I would like to get a quick acknowledgement from all in the chat box. Let me say hi. Are you all able to hear my voice loud and clear? Can you guys see the screen? We are recording this session so that we can share the session recording with everybody. Are you all able to see the screen? Okay, great. Okay, thank you, Rahul. Thanks, Toshan. Thanks, Rabindra. All right, so let me quickly create an agenda for the lesson today. Guys, we are going to talk about content writing industry overview in this session. I will help you to understand how exactly content writing industry works. I will help you to understand how to go ahead and get a job in the content industry. If you're targeting freelancing, let's say work from home, what are the things required to be a freelancer? How people get the work for work from home? I will address 2 sources of income. One, as a writer can generate. An important aspect that I will cover is how. A lot of people have given instructions there on internet that you can make money as a writer, but typically people are unsure about a subject called how they can make money. So I will also address that. I will be talking about 2 years long-term vision as a writer you should have while building a content writing career. I will help you to expect the realistic time that you need to go ahead and give to the market or industry to be a good writer. So we will also address that part. We in the end will talk about IM Skills Content Writing Master Program and overview. What exactly we offer, how exactly we offer, what are the secret ingredients that we use, where our students are working. So I will help you to meet with around 35,000 plus professionals who have done various courses, not just content writing, so that you can see where are they working today, how our placement desk works, how we help you to achieve your freelancing gigs, everything. And whatever written there on our portal, it can be jobs, it can be freelancing, it can be Times of India articles, people publishing books. So I will also be showing you that so that you can trust further and accordingly decide whether we are the right people for you to go ahead and take this course or not. And then we will be doing an open Q&A round for 10-15 minutes. Whatever doubts, questions about content writing you have, you can feel free to ask me those in the end. So there is one process I want every person should know, those who are participating: Dev, Kanya, Deepa, Deya, Naveen, Nikita, Rabindra, Rahul, Shifa, Toshan, Ayu, Joy, and Umema. I will be completing my part first. All right. And I want that you guys to make a list of all your questions. You can either note down somewhere on your laptop. Otherwise, what you can do on a piece of paper, you can make a note of those. Then we will be doing an open Q&A after completing my part so that you guys can ask at that time, all in one go, all the questions. This is one request. Second request is what I want, that how are we going to take it forward? We want this class to be like engaging. We want that people should ask questions. People should be able to interact with the faculty, of course, me. So in that case, I will request everybody, I'm going to ask you guys questions. Please participate at that time so that it's like a two-way communication based class instead of a one-way class like a radio type. Let's not do that. Let's participate completely with the aim that you all will get a lot of benefit from the session. At the same time, you all are actually learning that what exactly content writing exactly as a stuff is. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and start our session, guys. I think we are all good to start. Can I have your yes that we are good to start in the chat box? Nice. Great. Thank you, Rabindra and everybody. So now, my first question that I would like to ask every student, I personally believe that people have done their research, okay, based on the overall data that we capture, and we observe what and how people have reacted so far with the internet or our website. So we know you have done your research. I have a question that I would like to ask you guys, that according to your current understanding, why people hire content writers? What are their business objectives? Whatever you have so far understood based on your research from the internet, whether it is YouTube, it is answers on Quora, articles like website blogs or something. Why do you think people they hire, or businesses they hire content writers? What are their business goals? What are their business objectives? So every student, I'm giving you all 1 minute to please write the same in the chat box. And based on the observation that I'm going to get next, we will be talking about the things. So you all have next 40 seconds left. Interestingly, one of the skill that is required to be a good writer is that how much or what kind of a speed you have in terms of, let's say, typing speed. So the one who can type fast is a good writer or can be a good writer. 25 seconds left. Ten more seconds left. Type, speed, and emphasize. No, question is different, Toshan. Rahul has answered it. To communicate clearly with the target audience, to make people understand the concepts in a better way through content. Nice. Good, Shifa. What about others? To communicate and write a proper statements. Content writing is a hot cake in current practice. Business are looking for fruitful writers to generate good communication about their business, to share info. Okay. Long answer from Dev Kanya. People hire writers to create high quality, engaging, informative content for the web, blog, social media, and every other platform. To retain, engage with the customers effectively, content writers helps organization to save time, resources by producing content that meets the specific needs and goals. Nice. To help people understand the concepts in a better way. Nikita, nice, lovely. Any other person who's still writing? Any other person who's still writing? All right, I think time's up. Let me create. So everyone pay attention now to the screen. All of you have answered it very correctly. Now the point is writers, they produce writing or let's say content for 4 different communication channels. Let's first understand where all we can distribute our content. 4 forms of content creation. Text. Let me know what are forms for text creation. Videos, voice, infographics. It can also be a part of images. Now let me explain. Text is a form like blogs, web pages, articles, anything in a written communication form. If you know this, when people are creating YouTube videos and all of those types of things, there are proper scripting that happens. Let's say if somebody is creating a video or a YouTube thing, they know what they're going to talk about before picking up their mic. So there are video creators to do that job, and then there are script writers who write the entire script. Okay, so writers, they get hired for this particular part. All right. Voice. Anyone have ever listened to a podcast? In India, there are many emerging channels around podcast, Hindi, English, and vernacular languages. Now, podcast is not something that you will just pick up a mic and start recording. There are writers who actually talk about the entire table of content that we will stick to this discussion point. Likewise, a communication is happening in a form of memes, images, and all such things, especially from the brand point of view. When people are building a brand, for an example, yesterday, the budget happened, right? After that, you might have noticed SpiceJet, Fevikwik, all of these companies, they did movement-based marketing with the help of images aligned with the budget in India. Happened, if anybody has observed. These are 4 channels through which we distribute our content. Am I clear, everybody? Can I have a yes? 4 channels for which we create the content. Now let's understand the business goals. Let's understand the business goals. Now there are variety of business available in the market, and the diversification happens from a different point of view. So I will set some examples based on our website. If you understand this, now what happens is that there is one form of technical writing content, legal writing, research papers, white papers, Times of India types of, let's say, press releases. SEO based business related communication, email writing, social media posts. Now let me explain. Let's say an agency working into taking outsourced work from others in the digital space is an agency. Now a client can be can be for around, you write my press release. So that's their model. These types of companies will hire a person who is very familiar about a term called how to write PRs, press releases, articles for news. There is something called SOP, statement of purpose. You are applying for application, let's say visa application, you're flying somewhere, let's say in Canada for your higher studies. So in that case, SOPs are written. And it is one kind of a work. A lot of people are doing this independently. At the same time, there are agencies who take care of this part because this is one of the most important paper for somebody to submit in their visa application thing. Am I clear? Likewise, let's say there is a firm. Let's say there is a firm, they are into law thing. And they hire a person who draft legal documentation, legal papers. So obviously, the job is very specific. Let's say there are companies into different types of business things. So let's say somebody's into, just to explain, let's say they are taking care of social media or email marketing work for someone. So a person whosoever will be doing a job in this type of a company, this guy will be responsible to write email campaigns, social media post. Engagement can be for a different thing. These are businesses available in the market, but such types of businesses are like limited. You can count them on finger, irrespective of any country. If I'll ask you how many types of companies are there who acts like or work like Times of India, means a publication house or a news PR company, you can say hundreds, not more than this, correct? How many publication houses are there that those who actually publish a book, maybe one again 100. But if I talk about the three different forms for which majorly writers get hired, that's around lead generation, brand building, and online acquisition or online sales. So there is like a countless thing. Now, let me ask you guys, how many of you are aware about what are leads? How many of you are aware about what exactly online sales stands for and the brand building part stands for? Anybody who is unclear? Because anyways, I'm going to talk about it, but still. Now, let me recreate. This type of a business or this type of requirements are limited in the market. The major requirements are here, 1, 2, 3. That's like 95% of market is covered by these people, and they are the one who hire these writers. Shall we understand that what are their business models and how writers they contribute in their business journey or in their acquisition journey of a customer? Everybody, yes or no in the chat box? Now, first understand what exactly online sales stands for. So for a minute, just ask yourself, how is Amazon selling products or services online? Or how is Flipkart or Zomato is allowing you to order a stuff online? So let's say for a moment, you have realized that Vaibhav would like to buy iPhone 11. Now, there are two options that I have, right? I'll go either open their app that I have installed in my current phone, or I'll go to their website, correct? That's the way it is. So I'll write here Amazon.in. What next? This is Amazon search bar. I will write here iPhone 11. What I found, okay, iPhone 11, 64 GB is in my budget, 33,000 something. I will click here, add to cart, and will make my purchase. Point done. Correct? If you observe, the most important thing, that is, there are images designed by an infographic or designed by a graphic guy. This page, this is beautifully designed, very well structured. This is designed by a front-end developer. But these words, Apple, iPhone 64 GB, and all these words, as you guys can see here, all these words. Okay. Who has written this product description for Amazon? In the chat box, everybody answer. Who writes these types of product descriptions? Everybody in the chat box. Who writes these types of product descriptions? Content writer. So if a writer is not there, if they don't have a writer, do you believe that Amazon, Flipkart, or every other company, those who have products and services to sell there on the portals, they will be able to go ahead and create a content or product description? Answer is no. And just for your information, every day they add new items on their portal and they need a writer. And without a writer, it is a page for a minute. Just think around it that there are no words. It just wants this thing. and add to cart. Do you think they will be able to sell something? Answer will be no. So they need somebody to take care of this part. What is this part called? Write your words. And a writer is the one who explains that what exactly the product is all about. Now, this is not just it. See, these are the people who are well aware about this particular term called Amazon.in. They sell this service. Then there are people, what they do, they Google a term, iPhone 11. I call these people those who do a generic search there on internet. So this is India. I'm using one tool here named as Ubersuggest. This tool helps me to identify what and how much people are Googling a month. So what I found in India, when I show more here, or show this traffic part, in India, 2.2 million people are searching for iPhone 11 on monthly basis in India. This is our monthly search, as you guys can read here. That's like 22 lakh people, right? 2.2 million, 22 lakh. Now, after Googling iPhone 11, there is some kind of a result when I've clicked here, show more. I've got like how they respond to a search engine after Googling it. And what I found, 7,44,000 people, they click on organic part of the results. 3,80,000 people, they click on paid ads. Rest, they do not click anywhere. It's like 50% audience, they do not click anywhere. Let me write this number and I'll make you guys understand the process. iPhone 11, 7.4 lakh people, they click on organic results. 3.8 lakh people, they click on paid ads. Let's minimize this and understand here. You guys can see these ads, 1, 2, 3, 4. Friends, Reliance Digital, they sell their services online. And their model is, until unless they will not sell the product, they will not make money. The product ticket is 43,900. And this ad is created by a digital marketing team. I repeat the word. This ad is created by a digital marketing team. But from this Apple A until this adapter R, okay, these alphabets are written by a copywriter. This product page is designed by a front-end developer where a person has landed, but a content is again written by a writer, that's you. And without you, even their digital marketing team will not be able to. It's a combined role of a graphic guy, front-end development guy, digital marketing team, plus a writer, because a writer is the most important person to actually go ahead and write a description about what is inside and how one is going to buy a product or a service online. Understood? So out of some lakhs, that is a number of 3,80,000. If Reliance, if Vijay Sales, if any company, whosoever is selling this product, they are not available, what are they missing out? They're missing out an opportunity of selling this product to the people. Am I clear? Quick yes, no, maybe. So how, do you understand that how important a writer is? Because there are 3,80,000 people, they respond here. And if they don't have you, they are just going to miss out an opportunity to sell. Second thing, I have also mentioned 7 lakh, some 40,000 or 80,000 people are the one who click on organic results. One, from here, organic listing starts. We call this SERP, Search Engine Ranking Position. That is the full form of it, SERP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On page number 1 of Google, we have 10 people or 10 websites. Their websites are available here. Now you will notice something very strange. 6,36,000 people, they have landed here a website named GSM Arena. And if I will go here at page number first, but the position number is 5, 91 mobile, 3 lakh people have landed here. Wikipedia, hardly 5,000. SmartBricks, 80,000. And Mac Rumors, it's a very famous website in US for Mac related stuff, Apple related items. 1,500, that's it. All of a sudden, such a, you can say a big difference in terms of this and position number 1. A fact you should ask yourself, why is that Webhub? Some websites are at page number 1, but their positions are fluctuated between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Likewise, there are websites, those are at page number 2, but they're quite famous. But why are they at page number 2? Hindustan Time, Reliance Digital, Chroma, the Imagine Store, Shop Unicorn, Economics Times. They're big websites too, right? But why are they at page number 2? Now, this is important. See, it is not just about creating a content for the web. This is critical. Those who are not aware about the fact, internet works on something called search engine guidelines. Every writer needs to follow these guidelines. More following you have for these guidelines, higher chances you are going to get that your content will appear in front of the people and they will be able to go ahead and get higher rankings as a brand. So a quick learning for each one of us is that, is it just about writing a content? Answer is no. You can that pick from the internet too, but it is about optimizing your content according to the search engines guidelines given by Google, Yahoo, Bing, Yandex. If you don't do that, what do you miss out? You miss out a relevant traffic as a website named Amazon. If you are not presented at page number 1 of Google within ranking like 1, 2, or 3, you will miss out a potential buyer. That's 7.4 lakh or 8 lakh number of people. Understood? Is this clear? So every writer for these companies, they need to understand these are the principles one needs to follow. And if I'm going to follow this, the organization will get a benefit. And in the end of the business, in the end of the day, the business model for Amazon is, if there are 2 people, I and you are the one who is driving more traffic that converts into a sale, you are better than me. And if I am unable to do it, I am not an asset, I'm a liability for Amazon. Understood? Are you all clear? Quick yes, no, maybe. So this was one important area. This is one important part of business, or this is one such service you will be hired for. Talking about the second service, here the major market has an attraction, lead generation. You pick up any job portal, it can be Naukri.com. You write Naukri.com, okay? And then you write here content writing as a job. Just hypothetical thing I'm creating for everybody so that they should know. And you search India, whether it is experience job, whether it is something, SEO content writer, technical writer, content writing intern, and they will also ask you just a second, whether it is an internship. Let me just show you this. So they will also mention that you should have a minimum 2 years of experience, Photoshop, something, creative, good experience, know how to write, SEO thing, SEO writing, content, this. Likewise, you read any of these jobs, people will hire you majorly for a lead generation purpose. Why? Because ITM group of institution, they don't sell products online like Amazon. Their goal is to capture leads. This company, whatsoever the name is, Data Trained Education, their goal is to make sure that people write content that is engaging one and they capture leads. Okay, now what are leads? Anyone in this group who is not aware about what are leads? Any person in the group who is not aware about what are leads, don't feel shy. Just mention in the chat box, me, I'm going to create that what are leads. And then next, I'm going to talk about how to go ahead and create a content. Chetna, okay. Any other person? Other than Chetna, every other person is clear? What are leads? Cool. Chetna, Toshan, okay, nice. So let me create for everybody. What are leads? Leads are any organization, whatever they're selling, okay? They have a information of their prospect. Example, I work for ICICI Bank and I provide home loans. If I have to go ahead and provide home loan to somebody, I should have a person who is ready to go ahead and buy a house, right? So now if I have this person name, email, number, and I know this person is eligible with his payslip and everything to get the home loan from ICICI, this guy is my prospect. It is a lead for me. Am I clear? This is called lead. Let's say you are selling content writing services and you sell articles to people as a ghostwriter. Okay. You're a ghostwriter, you sell articles, you don't take credit of your name, you just sell your words to the people. And you have me that I'm saying that, can you write on my behalf a book? I will pay you this money. Okay. So when I am your customer or can be your customer, I'm a prospect at a stage of getting converted. So I'm a lead for you. Understood now what are leads? So every company in the market, guys, they directly don't sell. For example, if you would like to order something from Zomato, nobody calls and convince. You straight away go to Zomato and buy. Likewise, Amazon.in, you straight away go and buy. Likewise, Flipkart, eBay, every company, you straight away go and buy. No person to convince. in a lead generation model that receives like 90% of the market coverage, most of the business, they need lead first. Now, let me help you guys to understand how this happens. I will give you all an example of our case that happened with each one of us, and you will be able to relate with it better, so that accordingly you guys can go ahead and decide, okay, this is how it works. So 15 days ago, you all planned, I'll take content writing as a career. Then you started researching, right? So you have been to Google, you have been to, let's say, YouTube, Quora, Medium, other website, some news website, some other company's website, everywhere. You have checked reviews, career, this, that, every type of a word you have Googled. Let's say, is content writing a good career? How much content writers earn? Is it a good career for homemakers? Can I make money from home? How much money I can make? All such things you have done, correct? After doing this research that you have done, what happened? Every time while you were doing your research, you found a company named iamskills, correct? Am I right? And then you might have found other companies too. However, we were there in front of you. iamskills. That was the name that appeared in front of you. And you realized, okay, this is the time. Let me go ahead and try what they have. What are they offering? The next action that you took, okay, let me take a demo. We asked you for your name, email, and number. So you are a lead for us. You said, okay, download brochure. I asked you for this. You said, okay, I would like to go ahead and speak with advisors. I asked you, okay, no problem, and do this. Now, you might be speaking from somebody from our team, maybe Shiva, Vinay, Archie, or other people, maybe, this irrespective of any, counseling team member. However, who did this? Ask yourself. 15 days ago, you have never heard about this company named iamskills in your life. That is the reality. And I know this. On the other side, as a student, right? Or for me as a prospect for now, you were not even aware about who Vaibhav Kakkad is. That is the reality, right? But once you've started searching about content writing in the last 15 days, this brand name or this company name, iamskills, is like, okay, they are trusted one. They are the one who can help me if I will ever plan for content writing. So there is a strong evaluation that's going on in your mindset about the institute. If you're considering us with any other, at least you are considering. So that kind of an impression has happened. And this job is not done by Vaibhav. This job is not done by any counselors of iamskills. This job is not done by any developer. Who did this? Writers. The entire business that we have established is because of our writers. Now ask yourself how. Imagine if my writers were not aware about that you guys are at YouTube and searching for a content and they have not produced videos for that. You are reading articles about validating is content writing good or not. And we are not present in front of you. Other institutions are. We will miss out an opportunity there too. Considering all the factors, I repeat my words, considering each and every evaluation discussion while you were doing with yourself, your friends, or Google research, my writers are the one who established that part called trust with iamskills. Otherwise, ask yourself, Deb Kanya, do you leave your phone number, email, and name with any other website or any random websites? About these websites you were not even aware about, but you felt that trust, right? Nikita, Toshan, Chetna, Naveen, who did this particular thing? It is happened because of you as my writers. And this will happen for all the companies because 90% businesses out there, they're looking forward for qualified people. They're looking forward for you because if you are not there, believe me, if any organization, or if I being an arrogant here says that I have established iamskills, then believe me, I'm wrong completely. I haven't done anything other than teaching. It's the writers who have created this entire business. And without writers, no one can survive. This is how important content writers are in today's world. Glad in 2020, once the digital revolution happened to the next level, this COVID came and then people realized that 1% of my business should go online. Now people have started respecting a lot. I wrote one article that was live with Yahoo and Times of India that content writing was an underrated industry. You can Google my name and you will be able to read that article. So that was, that's the kind of a situation that we have faced years back. Today, people are clear that without writer, no one can survive. That's one of the reasons. All of a sudden, and while I was showing you Naukri.com, 87,000 active jobs are there. only at Naukri. Forget Monster, forget Indeed and other channels. So this is now an advantage. Look at freelancing websites, let's say XYZ, there are jobs posted by people from various sites. Am I clear, everybody? Last part is brand building. How exactly people build their brand using content? The beauty is people know your behavior. One example, let's say since the day you have started searching for content writing, you are getting a lot of notifications on Instagram, Facebook, and all other channels to participate in demo classes with other institutions that you have never been to. Happened? Anybody who is observing this, that you are getting notification? How? Because your mobile, your laptop, they capture your behavior and you being targeted by these guys, right? Now, what happens is that I know, let's say Toshan, Chetna, Devkanya. Okay, so let me put it this way. You are the one who has informed your internet everything about you, or your device everything about you. That are you married? If yes, when you got married? When you had your first kid? Are you struggling in the terms of restarting your career? Are you finding yourself hard to get into something? Are you the one who would like to work but only 4 hours a day? Are you this? Are you that? So they know your profiling. It has been done by using AI. Okay. Now what happens, that hypothetical situation, let's say there is a female. This female is one who got married in 2017, had her first kid in 2019. Now she's ready to restart her career, but she cannot leave a kid. She only has 4 hours. She's passionate girl. She would like to restart, but from home only. Now what all she can do? Now what happens is that a brand will be established in front of you. These are the series of things you will be actually getting in a form of an amazing story written by a writer again. So writers, they establish a brand. Pay attention to my next word. An invitation you will get, participate in a demo for a content writing meeting, webinar, workshop. You will actually see it. It's free. I'll go ahead and register. Next thing will happen is that a female will appear in front of you in a form of video interview that, hi, I did a course. I was struggling here. So she will tell you the struggle line that you are also facing. What's your struggle line? Restarting a career after having a kid. But I would like to only work on my terms. That's 4 hours a day. So I did this course. I am happy. Bam. The next discussion that you may see is that, would you be interested joining a class? And then what you will do somewhere in your mindset, Toshan, Chetna, Devkanya, you'll see that this is my story. If she can do, why not me? And the company is anyways nice. And it's not hard since you got married with a rich one. So this guy can spend 10, 14, 15,000 rupees in a one go. Anyways, the guy loves you. He wants to spend you, makes you feel happy. So the money goes. So the point is, that's called brand. Hitting the person at the right moment, and people know your behavior. People know your behavior. Brand establishment using content is a great thing because writers are amazing storytellers. They write, they share their stories in a way that touches people emotionally, that gives them an impression, that's me, that's my story. And the moment we feel like that's me, my story, we typically give attention to that particular thing. That's called creating a brand in front of somebody's mindset. Am I clear to all? This is the 3 core reasons you will get hired. Rest I've already created. There are other things. Now the point is, market is clear to all. We have again going to write this. Online sales is what people hire you for. Lead generation is the other activity people they hire you for. Brand building is the third activity people they hire you for. The question that comes to our mind now is that, I got the point, people hire. Can you please explain how they hire? So answer me this, why are you here? What are your goals? Are you here to get your job? Are you here to become a freelancer? Are you here to set up your own business? What exactly is there in your mind? Or you may have an existing business that you would like to grow. And this is the most important discussion you will ever hear from somebody. Are you freelance? Chetna freelance, 2 people for freelancing. Okay. Others in the chat box. Freelancing. Okay. Freelance again. Job now. Superb. So what I have observed, there is a mixed audience we have. We have 3 to 4 people who are here to get their first job. And then there are people who would like to start as a business. Lovely. Business means freelancing. Okay. So we will create one by one. And I really want every student to participate because this discussion will help you to actually understand whether you are meant for a writing career or not. Okay. So now the point is, let me first explain about job. Second, we will talk about freelancers. So there is one hypothetical situation. Amazon is hiring for Apple iPhone 15 promotion. They would like to do through SEO, means again to write content. And also they would like to hire someone who can take care of their ads team part as a writer who can write their copies for various ads, social media ads or something. Okay. Amazon has a clear-cut idea that they will spend 1 crore with an expectation to get 10x return. That's like 10 crore return. That's their business goal strategy. And you're a student from any institution, X, let's name IM Skills, XYZ available in the market, okay? You are applying for this job. Do you think you are eligible or they will hire you? Manisha says yes. Okay. What about others? I want every student to participate. Be genuine, ask yourself. Rahul says unsure, okay. Can you please repeat, sir? I'm saying that you are a student from any institution, us or any institution, okay? And there is a demand of a content writer with Amazon for a situation. This is for their iPhone 15 new product thing. They are building a team. They want to go ahead, hire somebody for their SEO role, copywriter role, work for a team who will take care of just iPhones. That's it. So they are looking forward to hire somebody. Some people are saying yes. Okay. So the answer is based on my years of experience. This is the only thing that I've done in my entire life. Nobody will hire you. This is the reality. Okay. I'll explain you why and all. You're not going to get a job. Similarly, a mid-sized company for lead generation purpose will not take a risk. They will also not hire you. And any company into brand building, brand communication is the most important thing. Again, no, nobody will hire you. Now, a question that comes to your mind is that then Vaibhav, what are we doing here? Why are we participating in a session with you? Especially when you're asking us to make a payment or other organizations too. And then when there are no jobs, why to go ahead and pursue a course, correct? And also, if the job is not there, how am I going to finally trust any place that I'm going to be a right fit? So let me explain. Somebody in you, all of you have written, until unless you're not a value contributor, no job. This is true. But in this way, there is a flip side of it. I'm trying to show you guys that. See, value contributor does not mean that you know a stuff and you're going to get a job. In the industry of content writing, a word stands for portfolio works. Portfolio means that you know every type of writing and it is written by you and it is live there on digital platforms. Examples, let's say there is a publication house. They say, do you know how to proofread a book? You say, I'm an author. Where? My books are live on Google Books. My books are live with KDP. My books are live with your own publication house. You are done. You will get a job. Because if you can do, you've got an approval from these big brands. Of course, for you, you're going to get it. Let's say you're applying for a newspaper and somebody says, do you know how to write press releases, how to write PR, how to write journals, how to write columns? You say, see, I'm an author with Times of India. These are 15, 30, 80, whatever you have written so far. Press columns I've done and I contribute regularly. See the XYZ URL, Times of India dot something your name. Done. Somebody says it's a SEO based role. Would you be able to go ahead, produce content that's search engine optimized, friendly and everything? You understand webmaster guideline, on page, off page. These are technical jargons that I've used. You say, forget, I am writing for 15 companies. These are my author accounts there. See my content. When you Google a term, they rank well. Page number 1 of Google. Bam, you will get a job. Point is, all of these things you should be able to do live, not just in a form of Word document that you have submitted to an institution and that's just a game. No, the game is it should be a digital resume, digital portfolio should be ready because you have no idea. Amazon will hire you or IM Skills will hire you or any bank will hire you. You have to build your portfolio like every other company. Until unless you're not brand specific targeted people that I will only work for Google and I will not go ahead and work lesser than Google anywhere. Am I clear to everybody? You should have your portfolio ready. But the thin line that I actually didn't share with all, this is the most critical part. See, most of the institution out there, they will tell you that we will teach you and you're done. See, for me, writing that you will write a book, it's so easy to say. It takes time. For me, it's easy to say you will write for Times of India. It takes time. You have to draft your words. For me, it is easy to say that you are going to write SEO-based content for 15 companies. It will take time. So any student who is here with the belief that after 1 month of a course, you are going to get a job, answer is no. You need to devote at least 4 months of time to build this. Then you will be able to go ahead and get a good job in a very, very reputed company at a decent salary. Job people, are you clear? Don't follow a word given by any counselor. Just remember that. It is a time-consuming work. Your portfolio development will take at least 4 months and you need to devote minimum of 2 hours. 1.5 is bare minimum. 1.5 to 2 hours a day. First 1 month you will learn. Next 3 months you will build yourself and then you will get a job. That I'll give you as a guarantee on a recorded line. So wait for 5 minutes. Am I clear? Can I talk about freelancers? Freelancers, those who have said they would like to do work from home. Guys, while you're taking up a course from an institution, you are evaluating us, our reviews, everything, right? Then only you will give your hard-earned money to us. Am I right? Or you will anyways give money. Okay, Vaibhav, I have extra 15,000. Why don't you take? Am I correct? People evaluate. So a client, whosoever will come to you, this guy will also evaluate your work, right? This guy, Rahul, will ask you, show me your past work. Manisha, tell me what you have done in the history. Nikita, show me you said that you have done your book thing. Show me your book. Am I right? So he will check your everything. Correct? Correct. So you also need a portfolio like these people. Or don't you think you don't need a portfolio? You need, right? Yes or no? Now, the second important thing that I'm asking everybody is that you guys need a portfolio. With good respect, I am saying that. My question that I would like to ask each one of you is that, can you please help me to know that how will you get this client that you're referring to whom you're going to show this work that, okay, this is me, I have done this work. You need to go ahead and show this work to somebody, correct? You need somebody who can actually go ahead and ask you that, okay, can you write something for me? Am I right? So basically, how are you going to capture a lead? How are you going to capture a lead? This is a question. Now, with most of the places, what people are promising you that freelancing sites are going to get you clients. Answer is no, it is difficult. There are 10,000 people already actively asking for work there. And for a newcomer, somebody cannot go ahead and get it. So you need to learn marketing, sales. Without it, you will not be able to go ahead and sell. Marketing, sales, delivery of your service, HR skills, finance skills, every other skill that you need to build. Why? Because until unless you don't have all skills as a CEO of your company, you're not going to run a business for a long term and you will not be able to survive even. So here are time skills. Okay, so are you clear? Freelancers, what exactly you need? Job people, what exactly you need? Can I talk about now what I have to offer you? This is critical. This is very important. You all will be able to understand now. Okay, now coming to the discussion, how we make you guys a winner with a guarantee on paper. Okay. So we run a course wherein we know there are two categories of people. There are people who are here to do business. There are people who are here to do job. So I run a course that is 1 month course named as Content Writing Master Course. In 1 month, I teach you guys typing 30 types of content writing. Okay. Then I actually provide 3 months of course that I call internship, inbuilt with IM skills. In the internship phase, I will help you guys to launch yourself. So what I'll do here, I will divide people in two categories, job and business. My focus is job people to establish their portfolio and I will help you to go ahead and get a job. And I have a live job portal. At any given moment, there are more than 25 jobs actively available, work from home and even regular jobs. Your job is guaranteed here. If that doesn't happen, I will return 1.5x fee to you, provided one condition. The condition is just one: you have to follow all our guidelines that we have given. We won't ask you to go to moon and come back in a day. We will only ask you to write and complete your homework. That's it, the one that we will assign you. And there is a guarantee for a job that you can validate with my 35,000 plus students who are placed. More than enough to say. Business people, this is important. I will be asking you to build a portfolio. And of course, this will happen. Plus, I will be teaching you marketing, sales, and every other thing that I have done for others too. So I'll make you a CEO of your brand. And this includes everything. I'll nurture you in 4 months. How this happens? Here I teach you every Sunday, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. training program for 4 weeks, 16 hours of training. Here I will teach you for 14 classes in a 3 months duration from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., 1 hour each. And after my class, I will give you guys tasks that you need to work upon. Bam. Right after 4 months, it's a guaranteed. Freelancers will have their first paid client with them that you have captured from internet. Guaranteed. Job people will have their job in the training period of 4 months. If this doesn't happen, third time I'm repeating this. Okay. Third time, there is a money return that's 1.5x. Now, I would like to tell you that you don't have to trust any word given by Vaibhav. That's not needed. Why? Because see, everybody talks about good parts about them, right? I want you to go to LinkedIn, write IAM Skills in the search box, press enter, then click here on people, and then connect with the students who have done our training program. So there are many. Then check where are they working today. Just click, add to a contact. And after adding them, you can simply go ahead and ask these students what kind of a service you have received from IAM Skills, where are you working, what value they have contributed, and are they good or not. That itself is an answer. That's it. Am I clear? At the same time, here I will pause my recording because I am going to showcase you what kind of a level of delivery we gave. Pause recording. Clear? Yes, no, maybe. And any moment, if you would like to validate anything, you can sit with us. Given it's a recorded session, we can have a personalized session around it without recording, and we can show you that, okay, these are the things, and you can accordingly validate. Now, let's talk about why IAM Skills. This is the most important thing. So guys, do you know one thing, that with every other institution, there are people who are doing it for the sake of earning extra over their weekends. They don't have, see, content writing is my bread and butter. This is the only thing that I've done so far in my life. And everything is taken care by me directly. Even all your questions will be directly answered by me. So whenever you are stuck, I am there. So 100% objective driven training. You want to go ahead, get a job, there is a guarantee. I'm giving you on a recorded line. I'm not pause the recording right now. It is recorded. So the point is guarantee job, freelancing guarantee. And you'll achieve it in the 4 months duration. Like every other student, you speak with them, they will answer. 100% hands-on learning. Be it book writing, Times of India, everything you will be doing with us live. Throughout the course, even after the course, support is given. You are stuck, you want our help, you'll get that. Interestingly, you will have all session recordings available forever with you in a form of recording, and you can even do live sessions. So far, this course has been taken by 18,630 people. Every class, every tool that we have mentioned are available here. Log in anytime, check them, and watch them. Am I clear? Now, when are the batches starting? So there is one batch starting from 5th of February. These are the subjects that we cover. Tools, these are just the one that we have mentioned. Those are famous one, and there are many other tools that we cover. Overall, the course will give you 30 hours of lectures, 120 plus hours of assignments. And I would like to welcome people for my 2 different batches. One Sunday batch is starting from 5th of February. But I will only take 1 student for my 5th of February batch. And the other one, I would like to welcome people for my 5th of March batch. Here I'm taking 23 students because that's the seat left. And here I'm only going to take one student. One. So any student who would like to participate can go ahead and say, I am interested for this or I'm interested for that. I'll accordingly give a seat. However, let's open our Q&A round, and those who would like to go ahead and talk to me can simply say unmute me. I'll do that. And you can also leverage chat box now to ask your questions. Whosoever would like to register for 5th batch can first ask, because if a seat get filled, I will not be able to give you the seat. Naveen. Okay, so if one person, okay, now that's a conflict. Weekday, Toshan, at the moment we don't have. Okay, so both of you, this is important, Nikita and Naveen. Rahul, I guess you are already registered here. I read your name somewhere. Okay, so what I have done, I have restricted the URL that I'm giving you. In fact, this URL is with a discounted fee. I'm not charging you 17,582. I'm giving you price of, instead of 17,582, a percentage of discount, that's 10% discount. 15,823 is what I'm charging you after 10%. Okay. So I've given this URL to the people. Whosoever will book this 5th of Feb with the help of a URL will be able to. And once the tickets are sold, automatically the URL will get expired. So you are at your own now. So please, I request you to start asking your questions. And at the same time, we will move you in 5th of March batch in a case our seats are filled. Am I clear? So your question time. Weekdays batches gonna start. Toshan, the only issue is hardly 5 people are taking up weekdays batches. Those batches are not, you can say profitable. We bare minimum need 15 students in a batch to make our batches profitable. So that's how it is. Take weekend one, please. Can we take part in any batch after 5th March? Why not? We have batches every month. The link is not opening March 5th. It's opening. You can buy the same. Webber, I've already registered, but would not be able to join only in April as presently between another course. When is April? Are you beginning of? I'll give you. Guys, so now we have 2 seats. Kranti is moving forward. So 2 seats. I'll do the needful from the back and just give me a second. I'll open seat for 2 people. One, two, three, 4. 2nd of April, we have a batch starting, Miss Kranti. And I've made the changes. Now 2 people can book. Okay. The link is not opening March 5th. Chidi, Shiva, can you give him website URL for March batch? Chidi, just mention in the notes that you are for 5th March. That's it. Guys, your questions, please. Sure, Deep Kanya. Let us provide you with the URL. Can we do a job while doing a full-time college? You can do freelancing, I would suggest. That is going to be better. The best part is you'll be able to work with the flexible hours. So don't create a conflict that you're in college. Focus on your education first, Ayu. Because this education is something, money can come any day, honestly. Once you will lose these precious years of your life, I am sure you may regret later. So suggestion is, as a good person, focus on your education first. Can we do a job while I think answered this? I have completed my 12th only. I don't have any degree. So this course will work for me. Toshan, only in the case of freelancing, job people will demand you for your certifications, college graduation certifications. I missed the conversation. We will give you the recording. I am a student from Nepal. These methods are very difficult for me. I can't able to access. Ramindra, let us help you. Okay. Manisha, to get a seat, here is the URL you can book. Will AI replace content writers in future? No. Chetna, AI will help us. What happens is that with AI, one of the things that is very good that's happening in our case is that our research part is done. Example, when I open Chat GPT, I simply write, give me 5 great ideas to go ahead and write about content writing career. So I can get the sense that, okay, these are the table of content I can create. Then I can write my own words. Google has given clear instructions. Google statement, I will not read it, but here you can read, it's against our guidance. Okay. So the point is, Google will never allow Chat GPT to replace them at all. What average package we can expect as content writers or technical writers? Technical writers earn on the higher side at ideally 6 lakhs package. Content writers starts from 3 to 4 lakh. Will this help in getting a job as a proofreader in future? See, you will build a skill for writing. Proofreading is more of helping others to read what exactly they have done and where they can improvise. I would suggest, if your focus is writing plus proofreading, yes, this is the right mix. But if you're just focusing only at proofreading part, I doubt, because this is more writing focused course. Honestly speaking, I am not good at it. Fluency wise, grammar wise, will that be a hurdle? To be honest, there are tools that will help. So don't worry. Okay. But of course, writing will make you perfect. Then in that case, Nikita, my answer is yes. Vazda says link is opening, but I'm 45 plus. Age is there. Any scope for me? My student, Mr. Partho Ghosh, is 63. He runs a business today, eastsidewriters.com, an agency for content writing. And I think there is an age difference between you and him of around 18 years. It's all about passion. And you're cool after that. Equivalent to 192 USD to INR, as quoted by me, gives you 15823, 192.40. So yeah, you're right. Okay, but as a freelancer, how much can I earn monthly approximately? Now, this is a good question. I think this will be helpful for every other person. If you will take SOP word, people pay 2 to 3 rupee per word. Some rich guys, they pay even 5 rupee. So it's like writing 1,000 words here, and that's important document. So people pay between 3,000 to 5,000 easily. Writing resume gives you a money like 5,000 to 10,000. Writing SEO based content gives you a money between 1 to 2 rupees, depending upon the clients. Okay. Writing a web page content gives between 2 to 4 rupees, depending upon the content. Writing gives you a money between 2 to 5 rupee, depending upon what you're doing. So you need to first understand what kind of a gig it is. Writing a script for YouTube will be expensive. Okay. So depending upon what type of a writing work you're doing, that matters. After gaining experience as a freelancer, can I get a job? Issue, Toshan, is your academic letters that you don't have. Any MNC, before they hire you, you need to submit your graduation certificates, right? And MNCs, they typically don't hire you with undergrad degree. That's their policy. So I am afraid, either complete your education, that's important. So I know this is sad, but I would not like to give you any hopes. Those are not correct. Those are not true. So as I said, my aim is to give you the right information. That's one of the reasons we are hosting this session, to clarify the doubts. So I'm now left with 1 seat for 5th Feb batch, not 2. One person I've recently booked. So you are all requested, whosoever is targeting 5th Feb batch can book, and whosoever is targeting later on batches can accordingly book. The rest Shiva will guide in that case. Can I start my firm? Why not? You can. I always suggest people to starting a business. Sir, can I take admission now if there are seat left? Vazda, one seat is available. As I said, I can give you the URL. Here is the URL. I hope URL is working. Working, yes. It's working. Any other questions, guys? I will remain online until 4:10. Firm will be online only, or will I be needing to establish an office? No, you can set up a virtual office, and then of course, once you will make money, having an office is always good. Sitting with your team members. Let me show my screen. It gives different type of an experience altogether. For me, everything is absolutely clear. Great, Dev Kanya. So I think you're in March batch, if I'm not wrong, or you wish to join March 1. What are the qualifications companies will expect for a writer? Any stream graduate. Thanks, Dev Kanya. I would like to now request every people to leave their feedback in the chat box. And I am about to end the session after that. Whosoever would like to go ahead and take it forward can use the URL that I've given. It's a direct URL with 10% off. And we are good. Kranti, you need to forward one email to Shiva, because I will not be able to make a note for anything right now. Shiva is the person who enrolled you. I did cross check, so he will help. Don't worry, it will be done. Can I have recording of this demo, please? This we will upload there on our session YouTube channel. You can check anytime after that. Let's say 15 to 20 minutes. So initially there won't be much investment to start a firm, not at all. Seems like all your questions are now clear. So everybody, thank you so much for participating today in the orientation class. We're looking forward to welcoming everyone in the upcoming lectures. Once again, thank you so much. I am wishing you all a nice day ahead and a great time. For any help, feel free to connect. And based on your preferences, Feb or March, you can book accordingly. Feb 1 seat is available. And for the upcoming March session, we are available with the seats. So anytime you can book. Thank you again. Let me end the class and you guys have a nice evening. See you.